Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna. Start with Jai Radha Madhav. It's an interesting auspicious day today. It is Akshaya Tritiya, and one of there are many significances of this day. The few of them being it's Parashuram's Jayanti. It is the day when the Ganga Devi actually came to earth. And there are many other significance of this day. For example, Mahabharata was written, was started. Vedavyas was saying Mahabharata, and Ganeshi was writing it. So there are Sudama met Krishna on this day. There are very beautiful, lot of auspicious occurrences have happened on this day. So it is. I'm really grateful to all the devotees that I've been given this opportunity for service. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopijana Vallabha Girivara Dhari. Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivara Dhari. Yashoda Nandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yashoda Nandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Shri Radhe. Jaya Nitai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari Jaya. Nitai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. So today we're reading from Sri Caitanya Carītamṛta, Adi Leela, Volume 1, Chapter 1, Text 48. No, Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So this is a verse, Adi Leela chapter 1 text 48. नैवोपयन्ति अपचितिं कवयस्तवेष ब्रह्मायुषापि कृतमृत्तमुदस्मरन्तः युवन्तर्बहिस्तनुभृतामशुभं विधुन्वन् आचार्यचैत्यवपुषा स्वगतिं व्यनक्ति. Read two more times. नैवोपयन्ति अपचितिं कवयस्तवेष ब्रह्मायुषापि कृतमृत्तमुदस्मरन्तः युवन्तर्बहिस्तनुभृतामशुभं विधुन्वन् आचार्यचैत्यवपुषा स्वगतिं व्यनक्ति. Say one more time. नैवोपयन्ति अपचितिं कवयस्तवेष ब्रह्मायुषापि कृतमृत्तमुदस्मरन्तः युवन्तर्बहिस्तनुभृतामशुभं विधुन्वन् आचार्यचैत्यवपुषा स्वगतिं व्यनक्ति. Word by word. Na eva, not at all. Upayanti, are able to express. Apachitim, their gratitude. Kavaya, learned devotees. Tava, your. Isha, O Lord. Brahmayusha, with a lifetime equal to Lord Brahma's. Api, in spite of. Kritam, magnanimous work. Riddha, increased. Mudah, joy. Smarantah, remembering. Yah, who. Antah, within. Bahi, outside. Tanughritam, of those who are embodied. Ashubham, misfortune. Vidhunvan, dissipating. Acharya, of the spiritual master. Chaitya, of the super soul. Vapusha, by the forms. Swa, own. Gatim, path. Vyanakti, shows. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. O my Lord, transcendental poets and experts in spiritual science could not fully express their indebtedness to you, even if they were endowed with the prolonged lifetime of Brahma. For you appear in two features, externally as Acharya and internally as the Supersoul, to deliver the embodied living being by directing him how to come to you. Purport. This verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 29, Verse 6, was spoken by Sri Uddhava after he heard from Sri Krishna all necessary instructions about yoga. So, because this is referring to Srimad Bhagavatam 11.29.6, we will read the purport in Canto 11, Chapter 29, Text 6. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we are reading the purport from Canto 11, Chapter 29, Text 6. Purport. According to Srila Jiva Goswami, Lord Krishna is 10 million times more dear to a devotee than life itself. And according to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, even by rendering devotional service for the total duration of 1000 universal creations, a devotee cannot repay the debt he feels to the Lord for having awarded him loving service to the Lord's lotus feet. The Lord appears within the heart as a supersoul and externally both as a spiritual master and as his literary incarnation, the supreme Vedic knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. This is a purport from Canto 11, Chapter 29, Text 6, that is being referred to in Caitanya Carītamṛta, Adi Leela, Chapter 1, Text 48. Before we discuss on this verse, we offer obeisances to all the Acharyas, Guru Parampara, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna. Om Jnanatirmirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Caitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Namashreshtham Manamapi Shachiputrasthupam Kasyagrajam Goshtavati Radha Kundam Girivaram Maho Radhika Madhavasham Prapto Yasya Pratita Kripaya Shri Gurum Tam Natosmi Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। वाञ्छाकल्पातरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। So we are reading from the verse is in Adi Leela chapter 1 text 48. नैवोपयन्ति अपचितिं कवयस्तवेष ब्रह्मायुषापि कृतमृद्धमुदस्मरन्तः यो अन्तर्बहिस्तनुभृतामशुभं विदुन्वन् आचार्य चैत्यवपुषा स्वगतिं व्यनक्ति। Translation: O my Lord, transcendental poets and experts in spiritual science could not fully express their indebtedness to you, even if they were endowed with a prolonged lifetime of Brahma. Here in two pictures, externally as the Acharya and internally as the Super Soul, to deliver the embodied living being by directing him how to come to you. These are the beginning verses in Caitanya Carītamṛta, where the author Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is offering obeisances to all the acharyas and describing the glories of Caitanya Charitamrita by referring to Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, all the scriptures. In this verse is a very beautiful verse where gratitude to the Lord has been expressed. And it is being said here that Brahmayu Shapi Kritam Riddha Mudasmaranta. So Naivo Payanti Apachitim Kavayastavesha. So even the great souls are not able to give full glorification of you, O Supreme Lord. So this is being said by Uddhava in Srimad Bhagavatam. So Uddhava, we know Uddhava's how what is there is a beautiful verse about Uddhava. Vrishninam pravaro mantri Krishnasya daita sakha Shishyad Brahaspatir Sakshat Uddhavo Buddhi Sattama. So it is in the scriptures it is written about Uddhava. Who is Uddhava? So Vrishninam Pravaro Mantri. So it is said that he is the best minister among all the Vrishnis. And the second point is Krishnasya Daita Sakha. So Uddhava is the best friend of Krishna. So and we have seen in the explanations in Srimad Bhagavatam as well that Uddhava resembled to Sri Krishna in personality as well. It is said in Srimad Bhagavatam that Krishna himself sends Uddhava to Vrindavan to tell to the Gopas and Gopis in Vrindavan that he is not able to come. So, and there is a very nice reason there why Sri Krishna asks Uddhava to go to Vrindavan. It is said that Uddhava was very expert in yoga and in terms of meditation, in the understanding of the Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagwan. So, Vadanti tat tattvavidas tattvam yajnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti Bhagwan iti shabdyate. So, the transcendental absolute truth is known in three different steps. That is Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. So, it is said that Uddhava, Krishna wanted to, because Uddhava is the closest friend of Krishna, and Krishna wanted to Uddhava to know what is the essence of real devotional service, and he wanted Uddhava to personally experience that exalted devotional service of the gopis. So Ramya Kachid Upasana Vrajavadu Vargenava Kalpita. So that is the it is said in Caitanya Carītamṛta that this is the topmost devotional service. So Uddhava is going to Vrindavan, and he sees the gopis there, and they are in separation from Krishna. So this is called Vipralamba. So there is a Sambhoga and there is a Vipralamba. So Sambhoga is when there is association, when the Gopas and Gopis are interacting with Krishna, that is Sambhoga. And when they are in separation, is Vipralamba. So so it is said that in Vipralamba it is even more the attachment towards Krishna increases multiple times in Vipralamba Seva, in separation. So, and Uddhava personally experienced this when he went to Vrindavana. He was seeing that the gopis were continuously crying for Krishna, and they were missing Krishna so much. So when he saw that, he was trying to kind of convince the gopis that you do Brahman meditation, you do Paramatma meditation. So he was giving all these advices to gopis, whereas they were in the transcendental thought of Krishna. Machitta madgat prana bodhayanta parasparam kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, this is specifically said about the gopis and the gopas of Vrindavan, and anyone who is trying to follow on their footsteps. So what are their qualities? The qualities is machitta madgat prana. So their mind is totally absorbed in Krishna. Their life is absorbed in Krishna, in thinking. So when the mind is absorbed, automatically the life is also absorbed, because mind is where the whole everything is happening within the mind. The whole we could be physically at one place, but mentally we could be at some other place. And there is a very beautiful verse which is related to this. Panthastu koti shatavatsara sampragamyo vayo rathapi manaso munipungavana sopyasti yat prapadasimnya vichintya tatve govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. So there is a very beautiful verse where in Brahma Samhita, which is saying that Panthastu koti shatavatsara sampragamyo. So if we travel probably at the speed of light, thousands and millions of the distance, vayo rathapi, in the speed of wind, munipungavanam. So these are all the great transcendentalists who are on the Brahman Paramatma realization stage. Vayo rathapi manaso munipungavanam. So even at the speed of mind, so it is said the speed of mind is the fastest speed. There is nothing higher than the speed of mind. Why is that? Because the moment we think about something, we are at that place. So the mind is such a strong it's such a strong instrument that has been provided. So Vayorathapi Manaso Munipungavanam Sopi Asti Yat Prapada Semni Avichintya Tatve. So this is said about the lotus feet, the toenails of the Lord cannot be seen, even if you go at the speed of the mind. Govindam Adipurusham Tamam Athapi Te Deva Padambujadvayam Prasada Leshanugrahita Evahi Janati Tatvam Bhagwan Mahimno Nachanya Ekopi Chiram Vichinva. So this is said about the Lord's lotus feet, Padambujadvayam. So the two lotus feet of the Lord, Athapi Te Deva. So about Krishna's two lotus feet, it is said, Prasada Leshanugrahita Evahi, that this the that can be understood only by a small grace, small costless mercy of the Lord. Prasada Lesha Anugrahita, just a little bit of that blessing, that costless mercy. Janati Tatvam Bhagwan Mahimno. Then one can understand the glories of the Lord. Nachanya Ekopi Chiram Vichinvan. But someone who is trying to use the intelligence and in trying to understand the Lord can keep speculating for millions and millions of years, and still one will not be able to understand the greatness of this devotional service. So therefore, Krishna actually instructs to Uddhava as well in the Uddhava Gita. There is a very beautiful verse which says, "Na sadhyati mam yogo, na sankhya dharma Uddhava, na swadhyayas tapas tyago, yato bhaktir mamorjita." So this is a very beautiful verse. It is saying that Krishna is saying to Uddhava that, "O Uddhava, na sadhyati mam yogo." You cannot understand me by doing yoga. So this yoga is related to, this is not the bhakti yoga that Krishna is talking about, but this is the other yogas where you have karma yoga, where you have jnana yoga. So na sadhyati mam yogo, na sankhya dharma Uddhava. Neither through the sankhya, i.e. the understanding of the 24 material elements, bhumi apo analo vayu khammana buddhirevacha ahankaram iti amme bhinna prakritir ashtada. So understanding of all those the five working senses, the five knowledge acquiring senses, the five ingredients, all this mind, intelligence, false ego. So the sankhya, through the sankhya also you cannot understand me. So Krishna is saying, na sadhyati mam yogo, na sankhya, na dharma, even through the execution of religious principles, Uddhava, na swadhyayas, nor through the self-study, through the study of the scriptures, tapa tyago, nor through austerities, nor through renunciation. Yato bhaktir mamorjita. So Krishna is saying that only through bhakti, one can bhaktya mam abhijanati, yavan yaschasmi tatvata, tato mam tatvato gyatva vishate tadanantaram. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that bhaktya mam abhijanati. So only through devotional service can someone know me. So the one thing is to kind of mukti dadati karichit na dadati bhakti yogam, sma bhakti yogam. There is a verse which says that Krishna could even grant liberation, but the devotional service is very rarely granted. So there is this mama janmani janmani ishware bhavatat bhakti rahetuki tvai. So this is said by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's saying in Shikshashtakam that let me take birth after birth, but please keep me involved in your devotional service. So that is the Mukti Swayam Mukulitanjali Sevate Asman Dharmartha Kamagataya Samaya Pratiksha. That is said by Bilva Mangala Thakur that when there is the devotional service to the Lord, the Mukti is herself standing with folded hands. And what to speak of the other Purusharthas. So there is Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. So this is called the four Purusharthas. So it is said that the Mukti Devi herself is standing with folded hands. Mukti Swayam Mukulitanjali Sevate Asman Dharma Artha Kama Gataya Samaya Pratiksha. So all the what to speak of the other Purusharthas. They are standing there for the devotee. So yoginam api sarvesham madgaten antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yukta tamo mata. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that among all the yogis, yoginam api sarvesham madgata antaratmana. So one within his mind and heart, one who is constantly thinking about me, madgata antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam. With full faith, 100% faith, one is rendering devotional service to Krishna. Same yukta tamo mata. So he is the topmost yogi. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. So na sankhya dharma uddhava na swadhyayas tapastyago yato bhaktir mamorjita. So the strength of the devotional service, that is what Uddhava experienced when he went to Vrindavan. So he was trying to tell to the gopis about the Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagwan as well, but Bhagwan in the terms of the Vishnu form. So we see that we see in the description of Gopi's interaction with the Lord that sometimes Krishna takes a four-armed form of Vishnu. And then Gopis ask Vishnu, where is Krishna? Please show me Krishna. So their attachment towards Krishna is, there is no one who can be compared to their attachment towards Krishna. And Uddhava personally experienced this when he went to Vrindavan. And then he actually said that Vande Nanda Vrajastrinam Padarenum Abhikshnasha Yasam Hari Kathodgitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam. So he became so much, he was so much influenced by those loving sentiments of the gopis towards Krishna that they forgot themselves totally, and they were so much fully relishing, even though Krishna was not there before them, but they were relishing Krishna even more than he would be personally present before them. So this is the greatness of the Vipralamba Seva, that in separation the feeling of unity is even more than the feeling of unity which is naturally there when Krishna was there. And he experienced this. The Brahmara Gita is there, where Srimati Radharani is speaking to the bee and saying that you are Krishna and you are going from flower to flower. You have left us. So there is the emotions of the gopis that is seen there, and this is what this is when Uddhava says in he says that when he sees all this, he says that let me be born as a grass or a creeper in Vrindavan, so that when the gopis are walking in Vrindavan, their feet touches me, and I experience what they are experiencing. And then he says this beautiful verse, Vande Nanda Vrajastrinam Padarenum Abhikshnasha. So he's saying that I offer my respectful obeisances to all the gopis of Vrindavan, and I take the dust of their lotus feet. Padarenum Abhikshnasha Yasam Hari Kathodgitam, whose Hari Katha, who are constantly singing Krishna's pastimes. Tava Caitanyamṛtam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Srimadatam Bhuvi Krinanti Yabhurida Jana. This is from the Gopi Gita. So the gopis are constantly glorifying Sri Krishna, and they are immersed in the nectar of the glorification of Sri Krishna. Katha Amritam. So the talk about Krishna is nectar. It's blissful, fully blissful for them. Tava Caitanyamṛtam Tapta Jivanam. So in the material world, it is Bhava Mahadavagni. So Tapta Jivanam. So this is the blazing fire of material existence. Why is it the blazing fire of material existence? Because originally Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabonai Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Korayodai. This is said in Caitanya Carītamṛta that the love for Krishna is already there within the heart of all the living entities. When the living entities are engaging in Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte, when the engagement of hearing about the Lord is taking place and the mind is getting cleansed. So, Shrinvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridyantastrohi Abhadrani Vidunoti Suhritsatam. So when all that impurities are getting cleansed, then the original attraction towards Krishna is revealed. So therefore, the path of bhakti is a path of revelation. Therefore, it is said, Adha Sri Krishna Namadi na bhaved grahyam indriyai sevon mukhehi jivhado swayam eva spurati ada. So it is said in the Nectar of Devotion, Srila Rupa Goswami Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, that Adha Sri Krishna Namadi na bhaved grahyam indriyai. So through the blunt material senses, everything related to Sri Krishna, starting with his name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So his name, the Mahamantra. So everything related to the Lord, Adha Sri Krishna Namadi, na bhaved grahyam indriyai. So through the blunt material senses, it cannot be experienced. So how can it be experienced? Sevon mukhe jivhado, swayam eva spurati ada. So it is yam evaisa vrunute tena labhyas, tasyaisa atma vivrunute tanum swam. Nayam atma pravachanena labhya, na medhaya na bahudha shrutena. Yam evaisa vrunute tena labhyas, tasyaisa atma vivrunute tanum swam. This is very beautiful verse in Vedic scriptures where it is said that the Lord cannot be attained by pravachana, by the talks. So if someone is speaking about the Lord, it doesn't mean that the Lord is attained. Nayam atma pravachanena labhya na medhaya, not through intelligence. Lord cannot be attained. Na bahuda shrutena, not by hearing from a lot of sources. Yam evaisa vrunute tena labhyas. So whoever the Lord is giving his favor, only to him the Lord is obtained. Prasada leshanugrahit evahi. How is that? Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadhami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayantite. How is that mercy then attained? The question then comes: Is it just given? Is it just given sporadically or randomly? No, it is. So tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam. So who is constantly trying to engage in the devotional service of the Lord, dadhami buddhi yogam tam. So here the buddhi yoga is bhakti yoga. Dadhami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayantite. So when someone is trying to be engaged in constant devotional service of the Lord, then the Lord is giving the intelligence. So through which the living entity can go back to Krishna. So this is tesham satata yuktana. So yam evaisa vrunate tena labhyas tasyaisa atma vivrunate tanum swam. So this is athapi te padambuja dvayam prasada leshanugrahita evahi. Atas Sri Krishna namadi na bhavet grahyam indriye. So this is so through the blunt material senses, anything related to Krishna cannot be understood. So here, coming back to the story of the Uddhava, this is the verse that he says. So yasam hari kathodgitam punati bhunatrayam. So the constant glorification of the Lord by the gopis is making the whole universe purified. So this is what happens when the pure devotees are glorifying. When devotees are glorifying, Naham tishtami vaikunte yoginam hridayeshu va yatra gayanti mad bhaktya tatra tishtami narada. So Krishna actually says to Narada, Naham vasami vaikunte. So he's saying that I am not in Vaikuntha. Yoginam Hridayeshva. I'm not in the yogis' hearts. Naham Vasami Vaikunta Yoginam Hridayeshva. Yatra Gayanti Mad Bhaktya. Wherever my devotees are singing my glories, Tatra Tishtami Narada. I am there, O Narada. So Krishna says this to Narada. So this is so wherever the hearing and chanting about the Ato Vai Kavayo Nityam Bhaktim Paramaya Muda Vasudeve Bhagavati Kurvanti Atma Prasadinam. So this is said in Srimad Bhagavatam that Ato Vai Kavayo Nityam. So all these transcendentalists, Bhaktim Paramaya Muda. So the transcendental devotional service gives a lot of joy. So that is the first state of the transcendental devotional service. Evam prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogata bhagavad tattva vijnanam mukta sangasya jayate. So prasanna manaso. So this is what happens when one is involved in transcendental loving devotional service of Krishna. Then one's mind is very happy, very blissful. Bhagavad bhakti yogata bhagavad tattva vijnanam mukta sangasya jayate. So when one understands the tattva about the Bhagwan, Bhakta, and Bhakti. So these are the three. So the Supreme Personality of Lordhead Sri Krishna, Godhead Sri Krishna, the Bhagwan, Bhakta, the devotee, and Bhakti, the rendering of the devotional service of the Bhakta towards Bhagwan. So this is Sambandha Abhideya Prayojana. So first, understanding who we really are. So Mame Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manashashtani Indriyani Prakritisthani Karshati. So Krishna says that all the living entities are my part and parcels. So this is a Sambandha understanding. Then when there is Sambandha understanding, then Abhideya. So then we are engaging in the loving devotional service of the Lord. So Manmana Bhava Madbhakta Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru Mame Vaishyati Satyam Te Pratijane Priyosime. So Krishna says that give your mind to me, O Arjuna, become my devotee, offer your obeisances to me, offer your prayers to me. When you're doing all this, then you're guaranteed to come back to me. Satyam Te, this is my guarantee. Pratijane Priyosime. I'm telling this to you, Arjuna, because you're very dear to me. So this is, and then the prayojana is the actual involvement, is the premadhana. So that's the so ashlishyava padaratam pinastu mam adarshana marmatam karotuva yata tathava vidato lampato mat prananathas tuseva napara. So this is the prayojana. So the prayojana is that Krishna, you can do whatever you want to do to me. I'm always ready to be at your service. So that is the topmost goal. So that is where the gopis were. So gopis, we know that they were not highly educated as such in terms of material education, but their qualification was they were attached to Krishna. They were automatically attracted to Krishna. So whenever Krishna was blowing his flute, playing his flute, immediately they left everything. So that's why that beautiful verse where Krishna is saying, "Na parayaham nirvudya samajam sadhu kritya vibudhayushapiva ya ma bhajan durjara greha shrinkalai samvrishya tadva pratiyatu sadhuna." So na parayaham. So Krishna is saying that I cannot repay you, O gopis, because and please be happy with whatever you're doing. The activities that you're doing, that itself is the goal. So there was no difference between the means and the ends. The means was the ends. The means was Krishna, and the end was also Krishna. So Swasadhu Kritya Vibudhayu Shapiva. So there is this word used in this verse. Brahmayu Shapi Caitanya Mudasmaranta. So there it is there Vibudhayu Shapi in the Naparayam verse. Vibudhayu Shapiva. So the age of the demigods. So for example here Brahmayu Shapi is there. The Brahma's age. We know Brahma's age. So it is 311 trillion years. human years. So it is incomparable when we are. So that is Sahasra Yuga Paryantam Aharyat Brahmano Vidu Ratro Aha Sahasrava. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that 1000 Mahayugas make one day of Brahma, and another 1000 Mahayuga would make one night. And one Mahayuga is 8 million, so 8,640,000 years. So the amount, the age when we see, but then when we look at the eternality, what is 311 trillion years? Nothing. So, and everyone is eternal. So this is a real. Each and every living entity is eternal. So when we think about the eternality, whatever number of years you can put, trillions, gazillions, it's still, it cannot be. There is no comparison between eternality and gazillion or whatever number of years. So, and the greatest thing here is all the living entities are eternally related to Krishna. So so there is, as we discussed this, Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhya Kabo Nai. So it's not something artificial or external. This loving devotional service to Krishna, it is already there in all the living entities as this eternal part and parcel of Krishna. Everyone is naturally attracted to Krishna. It is just the covering that is stopping that natural attraction towards Krishna. That this feeling of Yugayatam Nimishena Chakshusha Pravarshaitam Shunyaitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Virhename. So so all that is already there. That the Sambhoga, the Vipralambha, discussion, relationship directly with Krishna, seeing Krishna, and separation from Krishna. So everything is already there. So every living entity has got their own unique relationship towards Krishna, which when one fully is at the prema stage, one realizes what is one's unique relationship with the Lord. That is called the Swarupa Siddhi. So one knows what one's original relationship is towards Krishna. So this is a very beautiful verse here. Here it is said, Yo antar bahis tanubhritam ashubham vidunban acharya chaitya vapusha swagatim vyanakti. So one who is inside and outside. So the durastham chantike chatat. So it is said in Bhagavad Gita that Krishna is there. Krishna is very far, and Krishna is extremely near as well. So Anor Aniyan Mahato Mahiyan. So he is the greater than the greatest, and smaller than the smallest. So Ekopi Asau Rachaitam Jagadanda Koti Yet Shakti Rasti Jagadanda Thaya Yadanta Andantarastham Paramanu Chayantarastham Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. So Krishna is there in the universe. Yes, so in the universe in the form of Garbhodakshay Vishnu, and then he's there within each and every atom, in nucleus, Paramanu is nucleus. So he's there, and he's there in the heart. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishta, matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha. Vedesha sarvera hameva vedyam vedanta krit vedanta vedeva cha. So he's there in the heart of all the living entities. He's there in every nucleus. So this is why it is said in this verse that the great learned devotees can never be able to express gratitude towards you, Lord, even if they get the 311 trillion years of Brahma. Why? Because you are the cause of everything. Ishvara Sarva. So Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadir Radhir Govinda, Sarva Karana Karana. So Krishna is the cause of all causes. He's the supreme personality of Godhead, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, full of truth, eternality, and bliss. And because we are talking about Uddhava and Gopis here, we can talk about the four distinct qualities of Krishna as well. There is Rupa Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, Prem Madhuri, and Venu Madhuri. So these are the four distinct qualities of Krishna that distinguishes him even from the Vishnu Tattvas, because Vishnu Tattvas are the nearest to Krishna in terms of the resemblance of the qualities of Krishna. But these four qualities, the transcendental form of Krishna, Smeram Bhangi Traya Parichitam Shachi Vistirna Drishtim Vamshi Nyasta Dharakishalayam Ujvalam Chandrakirna Govindakyam Haritanum Keshitirthopakante Ma Prekshishta Tave Yadi Sakhe Bandhu Sange Asti Ranga. So this is said very beautifully by Srila Rupa Goswami. So he's saying that don't look at the smiling face of Krishna in the three-bent form, playing the flute on the banks of the Keshi Tirtha. Because if you do that, then Ma Prekshishta Tava Yadi Sakhe Bandhu Sange Asti Ranga. So Rupa Goswami is saying that if you have got attachment towards your friends, families, and social circle, don't go and look at Krishna. This is the attractive power of Krishna, that he can attract everyone. That's why Krishna itself means Akarshati, one who attracts everyone. He is Krishna. So everyone is naturally attracted towards Krishna. It says that the covering is unfortunately stopping that attraction, that natural attraction. So this is Smeram Bhangi Traya Parichitam. So Shati Sachi Vistirna Drishti. So it is the sidelong glances of Krishna. So this is what the gopis were attracted towards, and they left everything and they ran towards Krishna whenever Krishna just started playing his flute. So that was the attraction of gopis towards Krishna, and this is what Uddhava experienced when he went to Vrindavan, and that's why he said that let me take the dust of your lotus feet. Vande Nanda Vrajastrinam Padarenum Abhikshnasha. Let me take the dust of your lotus feet at my head. Yasam Hari Kathodgitam. You are singing the glories of Hari, which is Punati Bhunatrayam. Your singing of the glories of Hari is purifying the three worlds, Bhur Bhuva Swaha. So the Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, and Swargaloka. So this is a very beautiful verse. So, and then there is Acharya Chaitya Vapusha Swagatim Vyanakti. So this is also said here. Acharya Chaitya Vapusha Swagatim Vyanakti. So externally as the Acharya and internally as the super soul, to deliver the embodied living being by directing him how to come to you. So this is another way. So Krishna in the form of Chaitya Guru as a super soul, Upadrashta Anumanta cha Bharta Bhokta Maheshwara Paramatmeti cha Pikto Dehesmin Purusha Para. So it is said about Paramatma that he is the Upadrashta, he is witnessing everything, and he is Anumanta, he is permitting as well. So Srila Prabhupada also mentions many times in his lectures and talks that he gives an example of a small child adamant in doing something that should not be done. So what happens? The child wants to do something. The parent is saying, "Don't do." Finally, the child is so much adamant that I want to do this. I want to do this. So parents say, "Okay, if you want to do," and then you don't come back to me and say what kind of suffering you have experienced. You get to such a stage where you say like that. That's as parent we are doing. But Krishna is so kind. So this is what is the kindness of Krishna, that the living entity is so adamant on not going towards the natural inclination that they have. The living entities, all the living entities are naturally inclined to rendering devotional service to the Lord. But because of the covering, they are adamantly opposing that devotional service. And Krishna is so kind that he's still there with each and every living entity in the form of Paramatma. Every time. So whenever there's at least an iota of inclination to render devotional service, he is magnifying it manifold times, thousands of times. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam stataiva bhajamyam. Mama Vartamanu Vartante Manushya Partha Sarvasha. So, so, and this is the greatness of the. That's why it is said here that the transcendental poets and experts in spiritual science could not fully express their indebtedness to you. So this is the indebtedness to Krishna can never be expressed, uh, even if it is endowed with prolonged lifetime of Brahma. This is the reason, because everything is given by the Lord. There is nothing that is not given by the Lord. So the body is given by Lord, the mind is given by Lord, the intelligence is given by Lord, the soul is part and parcel of Lord. It's, what is there is nothing that someone can say that this is mine, because everything belongs to Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Yat kincham jagatyam jagat. Tena tyaktena bhunjita ma gridha kasya suddhana. So this is the understanding that the devotees have, that everything belongs to the Lord. So this is as Krishna says that Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suhridam Sarvabhutanam Bhoktaram Yagyatapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suhridam Sarvabhutanam Gyatva Mam Shanti Mruchati. So when one knows that Krishna is actually the enjoyer of everything, all the austerities and yajna and sacrifices, yajna tapasam, Sarva Loka Maheshwaram, Krishna is actually the proprietor of everything. Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam. So he is the best friend of all the living entities. So when one understands these three things, then Gyatva Mam, when understands Krishna as with these three perspectives, then Shanti Mrichati. So that is, then the real peace is attained. And but then the gopis were at a very intimate level with Krishna. They did not even think of Krishna as the supreme Lord. This is the Madhurya Leela of Vrindavana, where there is where so that's the difference between Vrindavana and Vaikuntha. In Vrindavana, all the dealings are very are so intimate, so that there is no question of awe and reverence. That's Vrindavana. In Vaikuntha, there is awe and reverence, and therefore that intimacy is somehow a little bit less in Vaikuntha. So this is a very beautiful verse, and Uddhava is here. Krishna. So there are so many transcendentalists here in this verse. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is writing this. So he says, Jagai madai hote muise papisht, Purisher Keet hote muise lagisht. He's in such a transcendental state, but at the same time totally humble. The real humility. So that's what we see in Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. So he is writing this. He is referring to Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 29, Text 6. And that talk is between Krishna and Uddhava. And Uddhava has gone to Vrindavana and directly experienced what the gopis are feeling. There's so much in this verse. So we could be discussing this continuously for, as it says, Brahma Yushapi Caitanya Mudasmaranta. So we could discuss this for 311 trillion years, and we could discuss about how we cannot fully show our gratitude towards Krishna, because everything is given by Krishna. So if we get some gift, we are grateful to the person. We are doing something in a day-to-day basis, and someone is giving us gift. We are so much grateful. Thank you very much. Now the gift, what the Lord has given, is everything is Lord's gift. So is there any limit to being grateful to the Lord? There is no limit. So this is what is the sum and substance of this verse, that there is no way we can. So just like Krishna is saying that I can never repay you, this verse is saying that the devotees can never repay Krishna. It's a transcendental competition between the Lord and the devotees, and this is the greatness of devotional service, that it is based on love. So it is prema, prema pumarto mahan, and there is nothing greater than love. Uh, love between the Lord and the devotees, and love between the devotees of the Lord. There is nothing greater than that. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity on this auspicious day of Akshaya Tritiya. So in the beginning, when I started, I'd mentioned that this is a very auspicious day. There are many kind of reasons. One, three main reasons we could say this. Gangaji actually came to the earth this day. Parashuram Jayanti is this day, and the Vedavyas was speaking, and Ganeshji was writing Mahabharata on this day. Started this day, and there are so many other. Kubera actually got the position as the Lord of the Wealth on this day. There are so many. So it's really thank you very much to all the devotees that on this such an auspicious day I have got this opportunity to serve you by speaking on this beautiful, wonderful verse. Naivo payanti apachitim kavayastavesha brahmayushapi kritamruddha mudasmaranta yuvantar bahistanubhrita ashubham vidunvan acharya chaitya vapusha swagatim vyanati. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If there is any comments or questions, please feel free to put in and we can discuss. Thank you very much. Okay, I think it looks like there are no comments and questions. So thank you very much again. I'm really indebted to all the devotees for allowing me to, giving me this opportunity to serve. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much.